Carlo. Gonna kick some shit for y'all. Type of events that take place on a typical Detroit night. Look, check it. The money never sleeps, so I'm up too with an attitude like pay me, fuck you. Right now it's 11.02 and my goal is to move this last over 4-2. It's been a slow week trying to get this shit to move. Plus it's the 28th, so that rent money due. Hit the liquor store and grab me a Red Bull, cause I'ma stay up all night if I have to. Look, I'm on a mission, riding around trying to get it. It's money out here, I know somebody trying to spend it. About 30 minutes passed and my phone rang. My nigga Ron calling saying he need a whole thing. He ain't copped in a minute, that shit was so strange. Never mind that, let's get it, I need this dough, man. So I threw on my hoodie, laced up my go-a-domes, and grabbed my chrome, never leave it when I'm holding zone. This nigga Ron told me meet him at the Nicky D's, 6 in Illinois, across the street from the Mickey D's. He a heavyweight cat, he be flipping keys. Last year he called me every day trying to get some trees. I'm rolling when I noticed my shit was on E. Fingerless Southfield, I pulled into the BP. I know this a nice trip just to flip a zip, but I'm on my knuckles, I'ma take whatever I can get. Told the cashier, give me 10 on pump 6, then I drop my Blackberry on some dumb shit. Now I'm at my whip, pumping my shit. A nigga pulled next to me, trunk bumping his shit. He hopped out, Louis low tops, chunk on his wrist, framed up, staring at me like he wanted some shit. Hold up, I know this little son of a bitch. He from Rosedale, this nigga used to fuck with my chick. Soft nigga, think he Nino cause he touched a few bricks. He walked in the store, I grabbed my gun out the whip. I ain't stupid, real smooth, I put the gun on my hip. Walked in right behind him and I bought me some chips. Look, this nigga put about 50 in his tank and paid for it with a knot. Fuck is he thinking? I followed him to his big ass truck. Caught him slipping, man, I'm about to stick his ass up. Put the Nina to his back, he put his hands up. Told him I knew he was holding, he better get that up. I patted him down, took the knot out his pocket. Pistol whipped him, man, I might have knocked his eye out of socket. Hopped in my whip, hop as hell, smiling and shit. Then I noticed that my car keys was not in that bitch. So I scrambled to find him, put my key in the ignition. But the few wasted moments put me in a bad position. A nigga hopped out his passenger seat, big as fuck, walked up, broke my glass with his heat. Started blasting, I had to get hit with like 3. Man, it wasn't looking good for a nigga like me. Had blood in my eyes and I really couldn't see, but a real familiar voice said something about some weed. That's when I learned this world was smaller than a motherfucker. It was Ryan, I just tried to rob his younger brother. Younger brother, 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 younger brother.
What is the relationship between money and happiness?
It's complex, right? And it's deceiving at times, you know, because people think the two equate.
Yes.
You know, to each other, and they don't, right?
You have a lot of money.
It's up, yeah.
And
I have a lot of happiness, but that doesn't mean that the two equate to each other.
Has your happiness risen at the same amount as your bank account?
No.
Wow.
I mean, it allows you freedom and it allows you to go places where you can smile and look at the sunset and things like that. That's what you choose to do and you enjoy to do.
Right.
But there are a lot of people with tons of money who are unhappy because either they become a prisoner of their money, right, or they become so consumed with getting money that they don't allow time for happiness, for happiness, for happiness, for happiness, for happiness, for happiness, for happiness.